So here is this numerical example. Well, actually the mathematically solving this numerical example is not that difficult. But that practical institutional setting, it needs some explanation. So I think it's better for me to explain, just this numerical example in the class face to face and using whiteboard. Explaining about this example with just verbally, that's difficult. So I will just explain about this example in the class when I just see you. So let's postpone explaining this example to the class. Now let's do this. Suppose you begin saving for your retirement by depositing $2,000 per year in an IRA. So you deposit $2,000 every year in an IRA. Okay. For how long? For 40 years. And the interest rate is 7.5%. As I said, if I don't say anything otherwise, then this interest rate 7.5%, this is annual compound interest rate. So this is an annuity, right? $2,000 every year for 40 years. So this is annuity. Actually, so this question is asking you to calculate future value of an annuity. So first, $2,000 press payment, and 7.5 press I over Y, and 40 press N. Press compute and press future value, and you will get the answer. This is future value of an annuity. And don't forget the sign convention. The answer has a negative sign. Now, calculation of personal loan payment. Suppose that you want to borrow $20,000 for a new car now. You need or you want this money now, right? So this is present value. So you want to borrow $20,000 for a new car from bank now. You borrow this money now and you pay back to a bank later. So this is how you pay back your money to a bank later. Okay, interest rate, annual interest rate is 8%, and it is compounded monthly. So when you borrow mortgage loan, you usually make monthly payment. That means you make a payment to a bank every month. So 8 is annual interest rate, right? But okay, this loan, it is interest is compounded every month, right? So you have to divide this annual interest rate by 12 to get monthly interest rate. So 8% over 12, that is 0.66666667% per month. This is interest rate you have to use. You take a 4-year loan. Okay, so number of years, that is 4, right? But interest is compounded every month in this problem. So there are 48 months in 4 years, right? 4 times 12, right? So this 48 months, this is the N you have to use here. What is your monthly payment? So the key here is this. Okay, you make monthly payment. You pay the same amount of money each month to a bank, right? For some finite period of time for maturity, right? Okay. So this series of monthly payment you make to a bank, this will take the form of annuity. The same amount of money that is paid at regular interval for a finite period of time, right? That is definition of annuity, right? The money you pay to your bank every month for 4 years, this will take the form of annuity, right? So if you just take this annuity to a bank and say, I will just give you, how much will you lend me now in return? Then the bank will lend you present value of that annuity. Okay? So present value of that annuity is $20,000, right? Because this is the money you want to obtain now from the bank. So present value of an annuity, $20,000. Interest rate, 0.66666667%. Okay, and that is 48. What is PMT? That is just what you want to solve. So 20,000 press present value, 0.66666667 press I over Y. 48 press N. You have finished inputting all necessary information. Now press CPT and press payment. Then you will see this 488.2584. There is minus sign because of sign convention. Now annuity due. We have studied the difference between annuity and annuity due, right? The only difference is this. With annuity due, payment is made at the beginning of each period, right? So here you are saving for a new house and you put $10,000 per year in our account, paying 8%. The first payment is made today. How much will you have at the end of 3 years? See, this first payment is made today, right? That means this is annuity due. How can you solve this problem? The only difference is this. Before starting calculation, you finish this setup. Second button, begin. Second button, set. And then you will see a small character BGN appears at the corner of a screen. That means now your calculator is on annuity due mode. Now, you calculate exactly same way as before. Now your financial calculator is on annuity due mode, right? So you don't need to worry about those annuity due issue. Just calculate, same as before.